Okay, we're going to look at Queen's Park Rangers at home to Sunderland. This is a Wednesday evening fixture in the Premier League this week. Talk about Queen's Park Rangers to begin with. At the moment, they're 3 points above the bottom three. They haven't won in four. I don't know if that's slightly misleading because they have lost Manchester United and Liverpool in that run. We've said it before, we'll say it again. January is massive for them. They're going to have some money to spend. I was wondering, how crucial do you think it is where they are going into the transfer window? Will that affect who they can sign?
Well, I think they've got a big backing. Tony Fernandez, he's obviously got a lot of money. They've said already, they've come out and said we're going to buy big in January, so you can expect to see a lot of players coming in there. But if you look at the origins of that run, the winners run, it goes back to their winning against Chelsea, which everyone thought was going to be a jump-off point for the rest of their season. So, I mean, I watched the game against United and they looked sharp. They had, crucially for them, had Adel Trapt, and he was playing well, he was on form, and which he has honestly done recent weeks. And he looked good, and they got Alejandro Fallen, he was looking good, and Barton, bottom word up front, so they've got good components there. If they can maybe just add one or two players, I think they can push on up.
Do you think if they're in the bottom three come January, which they could be, because there's a few games to go, do you think that will affect who they sign or not?
Not really. No, not really. I think they're looking. I think Joey Barton's mentioned it numerous times. It's a long-term project for them. Yeah. They've got back, and I think obviously they need to stay in the Premier League this season to build. But I think they're going to be players in regardless.
Money talks, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and Sunderland, tight game against Spurs last time out, which was O'Neill's second game. This is the battle he signed up for, isn't it? Yeah. Games against QPR away. They're obviously well in the mix for relegation at the moment, but they could go above QPR for a win. And then they've got two home games, so this is O'Neill straight in at the deep end, isn't he, with Sunderland?
Yes, straight into the fire. Yeah. The thing is, under Steve Bruce, Sunderland, they looked very lifeless, but although they didn't win against Spurs, they showed some fight. And
there's enough there,
fans wouldn't have expected to beat Spurs with the form they've been in, but there was fight there to show they've got a bit of something about them, they're up for the battle.
Okay, so we'll go for a prediction on Queen's Park Rangers at home to Sunderland. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw, an entertaining one, and I think both teams will be reasonably happy, possibly Sunderland more so.
I think Sunderland have just got enough about them, especially with O'Neill there, just to edge a win, so I'll go 1-0 Sunderland.